better for you.
All right, what we learned last week will help make this week better. Mike Simmons here from the Technology Department. Today is Monday, February 9th. And what did we learn last week? What can we do to make this week even better? I've got three topics. So the first one is we have the good old Global Protect. It keeps popping up a few times. I did update the knowledge base. I'm going to link the email with the article about some troubleshooting steps that you can try. Let me talk through it with you real quick. Number one, what network is the device connected to? If they're already on the domain, Global Protect may not work properly. Global Protect is supposed to be a VPN that connects you to the domain, but if you're on site on the domain, it just may not work. So disconnect any Ethernet connection, attempt it with Wi-Fi only using a hotspot or FCS guest, or preferably a home network. Sometimes it might be stuck on connecting. So when you go to connect, it just kind of loops through connecting. What you want to do in those scenarios is you have to approve the Duo mobile push notification because you have to authenticate the session for it to start. So sometimes it might be as simple as that. There's a silent push that goes through Duo. So make sure the user accepts that. And then finally, have you tried signing out? If you go in the menu of Global Protect, it's a little 3 lines. And what you can do is you can delete the existing domain. So select on gp.forsythk12.org and then select that little trash can icon. Once you delete the domain, sign out. On the lower left, it'll have the user. Just simply hit sign out and then have them log back in, try it again. 9 times out of 10, that's going to work. And the reason that happens is the way that Global Protect is designed is it's designed for use of a period of time. So before they close the laptop lid, they should be hitting disconnect to disconnect the session. If you don't disconnect the session, when they go back to open up the lid and they try it the next day, that's where it may just be stuck on connecting. And it kind of does this loop of, it's trying to authenticate an old session that was already authenticated. And so you pretty much have to sign out, sign back in to authenticate a new session and then approve the Duo push. That will avoid some headaches when it comes to escalating tickets and saying, hey, I already know they're part of the right group. They've got the right software. Just do those troubleshooting steps. And like I said, we updated the knowledge base, so I'll throw that article on the email. So just take a look at that next time you bump into a Global Protect issue. The next tickets that we saw had to do with Outlook. And I'm going to put another article in the email as well. Some basic Outlook troubleshooting. One thing you want to look at is if it's not working on the software, on the thick client that's installed on the machine, try the OWA, try to duplicate it. Go to ClassLink, open up Outlook, and then see, does it work on the web-based version? And maybe it's just not working on the software. And if that's the case, if you're able to make it work on the web version, you may just need to do an online repair. And part of the article, it's going to show you how to do an online repair for Outlook. And that'll clear up a lot of issues. If it comes to sending and receiving emails, sometimes there might be some account rules that need to be modified. And the best place to do that is from the OWA as well. And so once you get the OWA pulled up, you can pull up their account settings and check for any kind of funny rules that they might have set up and just go ahead and clear those rules out and then test it out again. That should help. All right, third and final issue, Microsoft Minecraft. We have a master ticket 75088. Right now, it looks like it's not an FCS problem. It's some kind of change that Microsoft did on the back end with Minecraft, and it's not allowing students to host any kind of worlds. So whenever you play Minecraft, you can host a session and share it with your classmates, but for some reason it lets the staff do it, but not the students. And we have the student accounts restricted basically to protect their data and privacy. And Microsoft, it really changed the game when it comes to hosting sessions and sharing the world. where it made it a little bit less safe for the student accounts to share. So we're trying to find a balance and find a common ground with Microsoft at the moment. Once we do that, we'll go ahead and update the 75088. And if any tickets flow through, we're just going to resolve them out as a duplicate of that one ticket. But we should be back up and working in no time, as the sysadmin team is currently working with Microsoft to find a solution. Just wanted to let you guys know that. And as you're working tickets, again, if you see any trends or any helpful information, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to add it to the weekly recap. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.
This is the weekly recap. Every hiccup on the map, from incident IQ to the fix on tap. What we learned last week makes this week better for you.